The Democratic Party here in the United States could not have asked for a better situation than they are in today. And yeah, I know I'm saying that as they have no power in the House, no power in the Senate, no power in the White House, and no power on the Supreme Court. I get it that that's a weird thing to say, that this is the best possible situation for them. But what I'm talking about is that as a political party that is not well liked by the public, the Democratic Party has a dismal approval rating. It is still better than the dismal approval rating of the Republican Party and, of course, of the current Republican president and every single one of his policies. We are talking historically unpopular. Even on the issue of immigration, folks, Trump doesn't even have the public at his back on that one. The only problem is the Democrats have repeatedly fumbled the situation and are certainly not capitalizing on it. I'll have more on that in just a moment, but first, a quick word from today's video sponsor. For weeks now, all we've heard is how Trump's beautiful bill will slash Medicaid. But almost nobody is talking about what his MAGA loyalists slipped into this bill. Go to ground.news/Farron to see how they're trying to block judges from enforcing court orders unless you pay a bond first. Highly credible sources warn most Americans can't actually afford to do this. So if this bill passes and Trump violates the law, it wouldn't even matter. This is the GOP's flood the zone strategy. Distract us with headlines and bury the real power grab. And it's why I think Ground News is the best tool to expose these blind spots before it's too late. My partners built the only app and website pulling in news from across the globe, then breaking down each source's bias, credibility, and the stories the right tries to bury. And considering most people take the first headline they see as fact, if you're reading the news somewhere else, their browser extension will flag the source's bias and link other credible reports so you can verify the information. Ground News is a better version of how we're already staying informed. So I got my viewers 40% off the same unlimited access Vantage plan I've been using. That's $5 per month when you go to ground.news/Farron, scan my QR code, or click the link in the description. With at least another 4 years of this, they're counting on you to be distracted. This app is how you stay focused. So again, just to recap, Democrats are being given the golden opportunity right here between all of Donald Trump's failed policies, his unpopular policies, his open corruption, the Republicans in Washington still insisting everything is fine as everything burns. And that leads me to another question, this time from YouTube user Donovan Finley 8131. Donovan, great to see you on here, by the way. Donovan is frequently on our live streams, and I see his questions come through, but here is one. Donovan Finley says, quote, "This is a question mixed with a bit of a rant. What the actual hell is wrong with the Democratic Party? They get handed golden opportunities on silver platters to tear apart the Republicans, and they drop the ball every single time. Like you always say, we shouldn't have to wait until election season to see ads when Republicans shoot themselves in the foot on a near-daily basis. If politics really is a team sport, now the Dems' only strategy is waiting for the other team to trip and fall. And that's not just a recipe for disaster, it's giving a cyanide pill to success." I love that. I think that's a great analysis. And yeah, look, we have seen clips of these Republicans. You know, whether it's Joni Ernst out there saying, "We're all gonna die." That should be in an ad on your TV and should have been for the last 2 weeks. That's something most people probably already forgot about. We had Mike Johnson go on TV and tell people that, well, if you don't work, you don't really have any worth. Okay. That's a thing that could also be on the ads. We had Dr. Oz tell people that they had to prove that they deserve to be on Medicaid. Prove your worth, he said. That should be an ad. Any horrible, raspy thing Kennedy says should be in an ad. But the Democratic Party doesn't do it because too many in the party are listening to dumbasses like James Carville telling us we should just sit back and wait and let them destroy themselves. No, that's stupid. That's why James Carville was never actually successful. He helped Bill Clinton win, but not to the degree that Ross Perot helped Bill Clinton win, both in 92 and 96. Neither time, by the way, did Bill Clinton even hit 50% of the popular vote. Okay, James Carville gets a little too much credit for what Ross Perot actually did. And yet the party still listens to him. This aging dinosaur that looks like one of those Sphinx cats is not relevant today. Bill Maher should not be relevant today. These are very unserious people who may have had good ideas in the 90s, but they don't have good ideas today. 20 years from now, maybe I don't have such good ideas. We'll see. I hope I do, but I can't guarantee anything. But the point is, the Democratic Party is refusing to evolve because we're still listening to the people who thought they were super successful in the 1990s. And that's just really sad. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.